Hey everyone, Candy here, and welcome back to another episode of Candy's Land. Today, we're going to be joined by Lodi the Lodestone and Lodi the Lodestone alone. No Star, no Sands, and, well, still no Div. In the last episode, which I kind of lost like 80% of the recording to, I won't lie to you. So there was supposed to be an episode between this one and the last, but, I lost a lot of the footage to it, which is a pain. And honestly, I've been avoiding making a Candy's Land video because it just upset me so much. Because as you can see, we redid the lighthouse, and it took a lot of work. Um, but yeah, no. Uh, I'll show you my wonderful work right now. Here's some clips from when I was working on the lighthouse. Should be up on your screen now. Um, And then I also worked on a hallway, which I think looks pretty good. Let's just look connection from the library to the kitchen. So yeah, I hope you guys aren't too mad at me about that, but yeah, this is what I've got going on now. Um, we're gonna go to sleep real quick. Usually we do these in the mornings, but yeah. There we go. That's more like it. There's that sunrise we like to start with. But yeah, I hope you guys aren't too mad about that. I'm very mad. I'm very mad for me, very mad for you guys. I just hope you guys aren't too mad at me, 'cause it's been stressing me out a lot, I won't lie to you. It's was very overwhelming to have all that happen. But yeah, this is what's going on at the lighthouse now. Not much going on around anywhere else aside from the library. Uh where we have a little hallway down here now, as I showed in the little clips that I put across the screen. But yeah. Oh, right. We need to grab ourselves our apple. That's why I made this, so we can grab our apple. We should probably also grab some other food because we're gonna be building a lot today, and we need as much food as we can get. So today we're actually going to be building on a little project I've had planned for a while. So I've been getting a lot of, surprisingly enough, fan art, which is insane. And I want some way to commemorate my subscribers that have just gone above and beyond in supporting me. And I think the best way to do that is by having a little spot in my world where it'll just, I guess, be forever. So that's what we're going to be working on today. I know what you guys are thinking. It sounds a lot like a particular garden you may have seen. It's the same concept, but I promise I am not trying to steal the idea. It's a very good idea, and I thought it was a great way to commemorate subscribers that have just like really touched my heart, and it's like really heartwarming, I guess, to get this stuff. So yeah, that's what we're making today. And I thought, and I've looked through many designs, right? And I know this is cliche, but it is going to be a garden only because, right? Well, it's going to be less of a garden, more of a park, because I want to make a park. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to dig out this area here, right? Because I was thinking, like, if we put a park here, because where do you see commemorative plaques everywhere, right? A park. Like you always see them in the pavers or like in a bench. So yeah, we're gonna make a park over here. So first we need to start by clearing this space out. So we're gonna do that. Y'all ever just be digging and then you're just like, this is way more dirt than I thought it'd be. Listen, you don't have to skimp on things when you're a man with as much dirt as I have. I carry around 2 stacks of just because dirt. That's how rich I am. Low-key, Star gave me a good idea to use like a library book or something, like put all my subscribers like in my library or something. But like low key was such a good idea that I couldn't take it from her. I was like, you know what? No, oh wait, is that a spoiler? Oh no, Star, did I spoil something? That sounds really unapologetic, but I am actually like, uh-oh. I'm sure it's not a spoiler, because it's like, whatever. But, yeah, that's not a spoiler. That's a sneak peek. What am I talking about? It's a bonus if you watch both of us. Just nobody tell Star. Nobody tell Star. I said this to you guys. Okay? Just, just nobody tell her. And maybe she won't notice. I have some guests that I want to feature soon. The number one is definitely my girlfriend, Kodo. The elusive Kodo. And my lovely, lovely girlfriend. Um, here one day because I just, I like to include her in everything because I love her. And she's like literally my everything. So like, you know, how can I not include her? So now with this portion done, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take these oak leaves and some oak logs, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to go along. So count 1, 2, and then barrier. So 1, 2, 3. And then we'll start it here. So we're going to go 2 blocks up the whole way along. Because what I'm trying to do is create like almost a hedge effect. I wish I pushed this a little further back. I think we're going to do that. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. But yeah, I'm going to make a hedge effect right here. And I hope that looks good. Also, I bring up my girlfriend because like on the nights I record, she's usually asleep. So it's like, I don't know. It's like I like being here. I like recording. I love YouTube. Don't get me wrong. It's like it's like my biggest like aspiration, I suppose. But I also just like miss my girlfriend. You know? So now what we're going to do is actually we're going to put a top layer here and then we're just going to go along. Trust me on this. Oh, I should probably remove this tree so it doesn't interfere. I'm going to be very careful not to break any of this so the game doesn't think that it's a tree and like start disintegrating the leaves, because that'd be very unfortunate. So what we're going to do now is just go down. Nah, I didn't need to wind this. What am I talking about? Yeah, we're going to go along like this and basically just make it look natural. Make it look like the leaves are growing over the hedges here. Also, wait, I want to put a little exit like over here so then I can like get out and such. So yeah, we're just gonna keep going along like this. It is looking very nice. At least I'd like to think so. You guys can tell me if it does or not. Alright, so I'm also gonna add a top layer here, because I'm realizing that might be what it needs. Just to add a little more depth. What I need is less zombies, though. That's what I need. Ow, and skeletons. Scratch that. Just the skeletons. Now we'll do the outside. I want to make the outside a little more uniform. Just to make it look like it's, kind of let it be grown on the inside. You know? Just make it seem like I've kind of just let it run wild on the end. There we go. All the leaves are done. And I am loving the way this looks. 1,000,000,000,000,000,000%. So, it's time we start the next part. We're going to need a few things. We're going to need spruce. We will need a little bit of oak wood, but I already have some over there. We're going to need a little spruce planks. Another thing, we're going to need iron. We're going to need iron because we need chains. I believe we have some extra chains over here too, yeah. And then we'll also need some cherry leaves here. Make our chains, and someone else can explain to Sans why we don't have any iron. I'm not gonna do it. One of you guys can do it. Rock, paper, scissors each other in the comments, I suppose. Of course, we're gonna make another crafting table, because could never use too many of those. And we're gonna go ahead and make I'm gonna grab spruce slabs. Just gonna make some stairs. We're actually gonna make a couple trap doors while we're at it. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna build up like this. And I know it looks a bit odd right now, but I promise it'll look good in a moment. So we'll take these stairs, right, go across, and then we'll put this right here and then this on top. I don't like it. We'll do this there, this there. Perfect. See, I like that. And so what we'll do now is we'll actually take that and go there. Then we'll put this here, this here. Same on the other side. That there. And we'll put this here and this here. Beautiful. This is exactly what I envisioned. So now what we'll do here is we'll come in here and I want to have a tree right here because this is a park, so it needs a tree. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to build a tree. So I want to, what's it? I want to take these and turn it into the spruce wood like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to build the roots, right? So here's the trunk of the tree, all right? Here's the main trunk of the tree. That's our main tree. And we need to build the roots up around the tree. So that it doesn't just look like the tree is coming out of nowhere. Because that's not how trees work. But of course, roots go into the ground. So we're going to put these into the ground here. That there. And of course, trees have more than just a few branches. So we're going to go a little bit further up. We'll have a smaller branch come out here. And further up down the line, we'll have a branch come here. Build one up here. And then I'm going to call this tree good. Now, of course, there's more to a tree than just the trunk. We need to add the leaves. So that's what we're going to do here. We go, bum, bum, bum. We're going to go around and just add the leaves around the ends of the limbs. And we'll do that first because that's where the leaves mostly come out of. And then we'll trim it along here to have that that hanging effect like this. Because that's what I want out of the tree. And this is my tree, so I can do what I want with it. And there we go. That's my tree. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to make another crafting table. And we're going to make our swing. So we're going to take some more spruce trapdoors. We're going to take some spruce slabs, which we already have, so we don't got to worry about that. And we're going to hang our chains right down to here. Meant for this to be one over. Whoopsie. And we'll put a little seat at the back here. Cute. Okay, so that's our little swing. So someone can, I don't know. I don't want the back here, actually. So it just looks like a normal swing. So yeah, little swing that someone can sit on. On to the next part, I suppose. So the next part over here is we're actually going to have we're going to have our little path that comes in. You're not supposed to be there. There we go. We're going to have our little path that comes in here. And we're going to have both of these blocks for greebling along here. And what I mean by that is we're going to go and alternate where each block is to make it feel more textured, I suppose. And we're going to add one more thing over here. Bam! We got ourselves a little pond. Of course, decorated with flowers, but yeah, also, I want to add a little bone meal around here just to like add more naturalism because we want that grass in here. Because grass looks really nice with any build, really. But, yeah. As you can see, we also use the new cactus flowers here. Because who doesn't love cactus flowers? Now, over here is finally, we're going to start adding the, section where we can add our subscribers. So we're just going to go along in the floor here and put in, little boards, I guess, where we can put our subscribers at. I'm just going to put a little door here just so then I can, know where to get out if I need to. So right along here is where we're going to put the wall. So if this is the center, then it'll be right here. There we go. So this is going to be our special wall. Or of course we'll put the very special people in this world. Not that my subscribers aren't special. They're very special. More special than most things, actually. But not things. People. I'm digging myself a hole, aren't I? But, yeah, no, I'm saying, like, this is just the people who are present in this world that film with me, and then I'll have a separate, section for my subscribers here. So I'm just going to go along with sandstone since I love this block. And I'll basically separate the signs. I'm going to put them on the sandstone instead of just having them like out and about. And there we go. I'm going to taper this path here so it looks like it so it doesn't end like abruptly. But yeah, only thing left to do is add some mood lighting. And of course, we're going to add our lovely, lovely friends because what is Candy's Land without our friends? I definitely couldn't have done all this without them. Or at least it would have taken them quite a bit longer. So yeah, of course, we're going to add Sans, Star, and Div for all their hard work that they've helped me with. And of course, my lovely, lovely girlfriend, Kodo, because she made fun of me in a video once, and it was really funny.
Hi guys, it's Candy here, back with another video.
Oh my goodness, no. But yeah, last but not least, of course, our first ever subscriber added to my little park here. Bo Rez, I believe this is how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bo. I think that's how you pronounce that. But Bo Rez has sent me in their own rendition of my actual in-game skin, and I thought it was so cool that I just had to share it with everyone. So yeah, welcome to my park, Bo Rez. And of course, I think that's where I'm going to end this off because this video is running long and I need to get this out to you guys so then you guys can enjoy it. And so we can start adding you lovely, lovely folks to my park. So yeah, that's going to be all from me. And I hope you have a fabulous day or night or mid afternoon, whatever time it is. I hope you're having a lovely time. I had a lovely time. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye.
Candy skies above me, pink clouds all around, sweet like sugar, honey, feet off the ground.